on the issue of lobbyists and invitations to big events. Been there, done that by Christmas, Ebini. The message was sent to me and I am just forwarding. I have not even read through it. I saw the subject matter and I just forwarded. Controversies and issues about American presidential elections with Cameroon opposition politics are not new to me, to us. I was on the ground on US soil from Cameroon with Comrade Albert Mukong when the heavy delegation of the Union for Change, led by Chairman Nijon Frundi, came to town after he was released from house arrest and the state of emergency lifted following events of the 1992 presidential election in the Republic of Cameroon. I know too well these things as I see them coming up again with the Ambazonian project and the Trump January 20th, 2025 presidential inauguration. In December 1992, upon the arrival of Chairman Nijon Frundi at the Baltimore-Washington International Airport, aka TMI, I draw a lot of similarities with the arrival of Siseko Julius Ayoktabe at the same airport on September 2017. Of course, after the Chairman Frundi's delegation visit for President Bill Clinton's first presidential inauguration of January 1993, upon returning home, there was a lot of press coverage and talks and stuff about meeting Bill Clinton. Same happened after Siseko Julius Ayoktabe came to town and declared independence. I do not write this to dampen anyone or any group's spirit. I do not write this to be a part of the condemnation ready team that itself does nothing but wait to show what is wrong with the efforts of others trying to do something to fill the vacuum that the stone throwing crews leave unattended. I resolve that if by any chance there is any victory in these things, we will all benefit. But if it is the same stuff, we will be matching 1, 2, 3 on the same spot. As far as the Ambazonian project is concerned, as to getting lobbying firms or saying we have got one, here is what I say. Been there, done that. As for getting a ticket to a presidential inauguration, I got some myself in 2008 for presidential inauguration of Barack Obama. Even got tickets for food, drinks, and to attend some of the balls. So, arguing whether someone or a group got an invitation to a presidential inauguration is a waste of time and energy. If they say they do, then maybe they do. And so what? You can go get yours if you think it is that important. I got mine in 2008 because I volunteered and worked for the elections, contributed money, and on the side, I was an election judge. Why bother so much if someone says they got invitation to the swearing in of a US president? These things have nothing to do with policy making or the position of a government on anything. It is also perfectly okay to use such information as bragging rights as AGOVC ADF is doing right now. If you fall for the exaggeration that comes with such bragging, that is your issue. If you do not fall for it, good for you. However, don't deny them the opportunity to brag when such opportunity shows up. All of us do brag on something from time to time. Chairman Nijon Frundi was lucky to have rich supporters in the US when he showed up as one who could potentially win a presidential election from the massive national and international support he was getting. They got him and the SDF a lobbying firm, and the firm easily got the invitation to a presidential inauguration. I met with some members of the lobbying firm and some of the rich donors. The lobbyists organized meetings with politicians and press conferences. I attended some of the press conferences, particularly the one at the Washington Press Club. Getting an invitation to a presidential inauguration is the very least a lobbying firm that gets so much money from a client can do. So here is the thing. If the AGOVC ADF has secured a lobbying firm, leave them alone because it is their money that is going to the lobbyists. They do not need anyone's permission to do as they please with their money as long as they are accountable to their donors. Skakuf, under Mr. Tassan, had a famous law firm for lobbying. Sako, Anu, Herbert, etc. were at the Washington Press Club with some white folks they said were very famous and effective in getting anything their clients want done. They said those white guys were going to get Paul Biya and his gang to the ICJ and grant Ambazonian independence. They raised tons of money from this. Not long ago, Chris Anu had a big celebration flying the Ambazonian flag from a beautiful high-rise building in Washington, D.C. that he claimed was the Ambazonian embassy. He said the U.S. Justice Department had recognized Ambazonia and promised a lot of goodies that come with that recognition. We saw images of Ambazonians going to celebrate and inaugurate that embassy. Do not ask me to give you any updates on all this great achievement. Our people say no news is good news. If AGOPC ADF has hired a lobbyist who has begun work by securing them a ticket or invitation to a presidential inauguration, let them brag. Please do not rain on their parade. Allow them to blow it up. After all, they are going through with the arrest of their leader. You all know how we felt when our own leaders were arrested and are still being held captive. Una cut the AGOPC ADF folks some slack. The gods are wise. Christmas Ebini. If you be wise man, you go understand the power in message. Wa comment na say no comment.